continue. See 23. It says a person must be extremely scrupulous with the mitzvah of Mezuzah, because it is a mitzvah that is obligatory on all people at all times. So everybody must have Mezuzah. Okay, so comment there. There is both men and women, right? Orach Sameach to Rambam, Hilchas Mezuzah. Okay, both day and night. So it's, yeah, that's what all the time means. Every time that the one enters and lives through the entrance, he encounters the testimony of the unity of Hashem's name. 59. The first verse, Hashem is our God, Hashem is one. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Okay. Written in Mezuzah declares the unity of Hashem. Okay. There is the name of the Holy One, blessed be He. Okay, so one more time the whole sentence. Sorry. Every time the one that one enters or leaves through the entrance, he encounters the testimony of the unity of the name. There is that is the name of the Holy One, blessed is He. Upon encountering this, he will remember the obligation to love Hashem, and he will arouse, and it will rouse himself from his slumber and from preoccupation with temporary and unimportant affairs. That's the power of Mezuzah. It says the verse following Shema, you shall love Hashem. So that's what is going to. That's how he is going to remember the obligation to love Hashem. Okay. And he will comprehend the truth of the fact that there is nothing that a person can attain that lasts forever and for all time, except for the knowledge that person attains in a rock of the ages, Hashem. Upon contemplating the truth, a person will immediately return to his moral senses and follow the straight path. So basically, based on what we just read, so personally, when you go out and come in and you look at the Mezuzah, just stop for 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Just think about Shema, that Hashem is the one, He's running the world, and He's going to protect me. Our sages of the blessed memory said, Nachas 43b, whoever has tefillin on his head and on his arm, and tzitzis affixed to his garment, and the mezuzah affixed to the entranceway, it can be presumed that he will not sin. Right? So tefillin, mezuzah, and tzitzis will not sin. For he has many reminders of the fear of Hashem surrounded him. These mitzvahs themselves are the angels that save him from sin. As verse in Tehillim 34:8 states, the angel of Hashem encamps around his reverent ones, and he rescued them. So let's read commentary and explain what it says here. So commentaries say, is every mitzvah that one performs, an angel is created that has a quality or qualities of the mitzvah. So that's why, sometimes this angel's defective. If he was thinking about something else, or this angel would be without a head, or he's without a hand, or whatever. Some parts of the body would be missing. So it depends. So this angel is exactly correspond to that mitzvah, that level of mitzvah that we do. From the mitzvahs that surround the person, tefillin, tzitzis, and mezuzah, angel is created that surrounds the person to protect him from sin. Macharsha to menachas. So basically, as we learn, I think we learn, if not, maybe it's not in this book. So in olden days, Shulchan Aruch says that you have to don't tefillin and talis in a house. Say of the blessing, carbon, and then you go to the shul. So you go to the shul in your tefillin. They say unless there are like some aggressive anti-Semites, or they're going to make a fun of the Jews, so then you absolve. You can put tefillin on in a house, but the mitzvah is to put tefillin meaning you absolve, and you could put tefillin in a synagogue. Otherwise, the proper way to put tefillin in a house. I'm not sure how many people do it today, but that's the halal. The sages of blessed memory further said in Shabbos 32b, due to the sin of neglecting the mitzvah of Mezuzah, one's sons and daughter die young. That's a big one. So, but as you can see yourself, that many even not religious Jews would have Mezuzah. Don't believe in anything, but they would have Mezuzah, because this mitzvah comes with a blessing. So others, blessing in Olam Haba, right? But here maybe more suffering. Maybe. I mean, that's what they would see it like. But Mezuzah, for sure, protecting the house. Conversely, whoever is careful with mitzvah of Mezuzah, his day will be lengthened, which is a good thing, right? Don't need the vitamins. As the verse in Dvarim 11:21 states, with regard to the observance of this mitzvah, in order to prolong your days and the days of your children. That's how important. So, and as we said, you have to have mezuzahs on every doorpost of your house. Okay, continue. Okay, so I guess we're going to have a shorter class. We just finished this and we stop. Okay. So CF number 24. And it says, since the Mezuzah serves to remind the person of unity of the name of HaShem, may he be blessed. Therefore, when he leaves the entrance of his house, and likewise when he enters, he should kiss it by lifting his hand to it and kiss his hand. So you touch it and then kiss his hand. So I saw many people, I have no why, they kiss his hand and then touch Mezuzah. I don't know, I have no idea why would be. Okay, few guys, but okay. Just 1 second. Okay, kissing him. However, he should not touch the actual Mezuzah scroll, but we never touch. We have this casing, so that's good. Actual Mezuzah scroll. Rather, he should take care that there is a glass covering or clear covering. Right, clear covering over the name of HaShem. Right. So today we don't have, but at least you have sheep. Most of them. Yeah, go ahead.
So I forgot. So the mezuzah does it have to be rolled or no?
No, it has to be rolled.
Has to be rolled.
And on the outside, so inside you have text. So you roll the text inside. On the outside of mezuzah, it says one of the names of HaShem, and it has to be outside. So even if you put either in your plastic box, metal box, doesn't matter. So this name, even though you don't see, but it should like face you, right? So, but on most of the mezuzah they have letter shin, right? Letter shin. As a reminder of what they're saying. So I'm going to mispronounce, but you know what I'm going to. It's a name Shakai. Shakai. Okay. One of the Hashem's name. So the second letter is not K, if you don't know, it's Dalet. Okay. One of the names of Hashem is written in outside of Mezuzah scroll. Exactly. A covering is necessary, so one does not violate the prohibition erasing the name of Hashem by wearing it away through the constant touching. So as we said, if it's open, if it's on the scroll, you touch it, and at the end of after some time, you're going to erase it. Furthermore, there is a prohibition regarding directly touching scroll. This prohibition of the Torah written on them, with the portions of Torah written on them. Response of Rav Akiva Eiger. Okay. So that's why when they read Torah, they use yad, this hand, right? Like a pointer. Okay, when a person leaves his house and puts his hand on the mezuzah, he should say, HaShem Shomri, HaShem Tzili, Al Yad Yemini. HaShem is my guardian. HaShem is my protective shade at my right hand. Right? Second commentary. It says, okay, this verse is a reference to the mezuzah, that is position on the right of the person entering the room. Okay, go ahead.
So, when the Shulchan Aruch tells us to say this, so are we allowed to say it with Hashem's actual name or no?
Okay, let me check. Yes. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. That's what they say. They translated Hashem, but
Got it.
Because it is a blessing. It is a blessing. It's not like it's a blessing, and it is a blessing, and you're saying the whole verse, so there is no problem. Hashem Yishmor Teisi Uvayoya Meila Ata Ve'adam Olam. Hashem will guard my departure and my arrival from this time and forever. 66. So it says also Maharsha to Menachas Story 3b, who further explained the connection between these verses in Mitzvah Mezuzah. So let's see if we stop. So and then we finish Baruch Hashem. We finish the Siman 11. Mezuzah of the individual must be checked twice every 7 years. Okay, so let's stop here. The commentaries say to make sure that they were not stolen. Basically, if you have a case, how do you know there's mezuzah in there? You don't know, right? I mean, if it's outside at least, from their containers or worn out or torn. Also possible when it's like we have one is like the one that's outside especially. So you have to check more often. Or torn and to make sure that the letters are still intact. Okay. So twice every 7 years, commentaries say, one should remove the mezuzah prior to the painting of this house, so not to paint often. In this event, that the house was painted with mezuzah on it, the mezuzah must be checked to determine if there were not rendered involved by the paint. So, I mean, if you have good casing, you're not going to like spoil like paint. Maybe the fumes of the paint, the way I understand, right, it could go inside and ruin the mezuzah also. Okay. So one more time, the whole sentence. The mezuzah is of the individual must be checked twice every 7 years. Mezuzah of the public, there is those at the gates of the courtyard, provinces and cities, upon whom it is difficult to place a burden to the public. If the community's obligation become burdensome, no one will attend to them. Like it's too much to do. Must be checked twice every Jubilee cycle, meaning twice in 50 years. There is in 50 years, okay. Sirosh and Hilchas Tefillin. Okay, so we can stop here. Hashem.